Hey, what is up, guys? It is Needle. Before we get into anything about the course today, I want to let you guys know, if you're here for just the code itself, go check down below in the comments. I'll leave it as the pinned comment. This way I can just update the comment, and then I can update the course as I need. So if any bugs appear, there's any issues, please leave them down in the comments below. Makes it a lot easier so I can keep updating and add new things in for the course for you guys. So make sure to go check the comment down below for the code. I am very, very excited to bring this course to you guys. This is by far the best course I've made yet. I think it's the most aesthetically pleasing, it's the best looking one, as well as just the most practical. It has a lot of in-game situations that I feel like will help you guys all around improve. If you guys are new to my channel and want to see more creative courses for me to make, or just overall want to get better, please make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications. Before I break down the building or editing part of this course, I do want to let you guys know I put an infinite aim trainer in, and basically what this is, as you guys can see on the screen, I have one for the AR shots and then one for the shotgun shots, and what these allow you to do is shoot down the targets and they just respawn back up, so you can stay in there as long as you want. If you want to put 30 minutes to work on your practice, feel free to go for it. I was heavily inspired by Gearzy's combat course. Credit goes to him on this. He did an amazing job on his. I kind of combined his with a little bit of what I learned when I played Kovacs on Tile Frenzy 180, which is ideal for shotgun shots, which I used on the shotgun one. It allows you to shoot your targets with aim assist, which is amazing for controller players. And then what you can do from there is retrack the next target as the other one goes down, and you can kind of flick from there. It's going to be a lot harder to flick on controller. I wouldn't suggest it for this one, but if you ever want to practice it, this is a great way to do it. So feel free to go in there and practice your shotgun shots and your shotgun flicks, as well as go into the AR one. It's going to be very good for you guys. It's going to all around allow you to have some fun and get better at the same time. The course starts off with the Tfue Classic, which is something I'm always preaching about on my channel. I think this is easily the best thing you could learn if you're a new player to Fortnite. It's a pretty basic thing once you get it down. The whole concept of it is that there's a enemy below you, a target below you, you jump up, get your shotgun shot off, and then catch yourself with a floor below yourself. And this is just basically the most fundamental way to learn how to shoot and build. And when it comes to shotgun shots, it's very crucial to get your shotgun shot off and then build after. You don't want to be the guy with your shotgun out who's doing 360s, jumping up and down, trying to just hip fire all the shots. It's better to get that one shot off with the pump, build after, and then move on from there and get some better positioning. The next thing up in the course is going to be a wall edit into a shotgun shot, and I really like this one just because I put in moving targets on this, so it's going to make it a lot more realistic when you hop in online games, having that practice of editing through a wall, and then expecting an opponent to be anywhere ahead of you when you have to hit that flick, line up that shot. On the last course I did the same kind of thing where you would edit through a wall, but there would be a stagnant turret right there, and that's not really going to do anything just because people are going to be moving online, so it's better to get the practice down of editing through a wall than having to readjust your aim to shoot your opponent. And then right after that, you run up some stairs, and then you're going to be at a part where there's a blue ramp. Another part of this course that was inspired by Gearzy. He's kind of the course king, if you guys can't tell. I'll put his channel in the description. He's awesome. But this is what you do right here. You're going to want to have a target below you, as you guys can see. And then you're going to jump up, and then you're going to do a ramp floor wall instead of the Tfue Classic. So it's the same kind of concept of someone below you and you're getting your shotgun shot off, but it's also going to teach you to do a different kind of build instead of just getting the floor down. This is really good. It's actually pretty hard to do. I messed it up a few times myself. So if you practice this a good amount, I can only imagine you're going to get better and better. But yeah, take this one slow. I only put about 4 or 5 of these in the course just because it's going to be a lot harder to do. It's a lot more complex, but yeah, this is a really good way to learn how to actually build while getting height and getting your shot off. After that, it goes right into just some floor edits into a ramp, and this basically just going to emulate doing an edit tower. You don't do these as much in game, but I know people are always trying to do edit tower, so I didn't make it as much about the tower, more about just editing through the floor and the ramp, which is something you actually do in game a decent amount. So then you do that, and there's going to be targets below you, and they're going to be anywhere on it, so you're going to have to do some turns, hit some 360s on it. It's going to be a little bit tougher than just doing a regular edit tower, so I hope that kind of helps you guys just get in the habit of getting your edits down on an edit tower while getting a shot off. Right after that, we're going to hop into some shotgun flicks. These are just pure flicks, as you guys can see. You hop on the bouncer after getting iced, and you just have some targets to your left, targets to your right. You have to all around just get some crazy shots off. This is probably the hardest part of the course. It's just straight flicks with ice on, so you're going pretty fast. I would suggest using a heavy on this one, though. If you use a pump, you might not be able to make those turns and with the shotgun delay, so try to use the heavy shotgun or the tack if you picked it up, and this is going to be a really good way to get some crazy flicks off that might hit in game. And that's actually going to wrap up the building and editing part of this course. It's not very long. That way I'm saying you guys can just go restart it and then just do whatever parts you would prefer to do. I think it's going to be really fun to do. It's not going to take 20 minutes to get through it. But after you do that, you're going to want to go upstairs where the aim training courses are at, and then if you actually take a left where the arrow one is and keep running, it's going to take you to a little thing I made. It's kind of a little wilderness thing. You see some trees. This is basically just going to emulate running around corners and getting some shotgun shots off. I wanted to throw a little terrain stuff in with some rocks, basically just to work on your movement, getting some shotgun shots off. And then from there, we just have some people as you finish off the course. There are going to be some wall edits. Some people are built in with sentry turrets. So after that, you're going to do all that, get all the edits off, and then there's just going to be a free build. You can rip whatever builds you want, work on whatever it is, and then from there, if you guys want to restart the course to do either the aim train or just run through it again, feel free to do that. And now I'm just going to go into Creative myself and show you guys how I do the course and how long it takes me to do it. Alright boys, in Creative with you guys now, so I'll do a live rundown of how I do it, and just to show you guys that was a little confusing, so you have 3 different shotguns here. You got the heavy, got the pump, and then you got the tac, so you got to get the option there. And then what I was talking about with the actual aim trainers up here, hop on this launch pad, it's pretty easy. As you guys see, this is where the course ends, so it just leads right into it. You got the shotgun flicks up here, you got the AR shots right here, and then after that, what I was talking about with the terrain, the in-game situations with the people around the corner, got that right here as well. Alright, so let's hop into it. I'll pick up the shotguns, let's see how I do. I'm kind of concerned. If you guys want to time, just go for the best time. If you guys want to beat me, feel free to go for it. I'm kind of interested to see what I can do here. But yeah, I'm just going to rock out with the pump and the heavy myself. You don't really need the heavy as much. It's just kind of needed at the end when you're doing the flicks, just because there's going to be a little bit of a delay on the pump. So you guys can see the Tfue Classic. Shoot the bot below you while catching yourself to the floor. So let's hop into that right now. And if you guys don't kill the opponent on this, the little bot, don't worry. Don't go back to finish him off. See, I just hit for 40 right there. It's just how it's going to be. This is more about just learning how to get your shotgun shot off and building. That's my approach to it, at least. And yeah, so I know I did my my shotgun course in the past. I actually had the Tfue Classic, this stuff right here. I had it for like, I don't know, an insane amount. It was like going on for like probably 20 to 30 times, which just isn't needed. It's confusing at that point. You're not going to get anything out of it. And this is what I'm talking about with the moving targets. Actually really happy about how this came out. This is something pretty cool that I think is going to help a lot of end games when you're making your edits. You guys can see I missed right there, so it's alright if you miss. Just gotta keep going. And another thing I would suggest as a tip for you guys is, as you guys go in between each part of the course, try to reload your shotguns, just because it's kind of annoying to have be trying to get your shot off and then you're sitting there just trying to switch to the next one, whatever it may be. Ramp floor wall rush off the blue ramp while shooting the moving targets below. Like I said, pretty similar to the Tfue Classic itself, but you're just doing a little bit different of a thing by catching yourself with the ramp floor and wall. So hop into it right here. And I kind of left some space here, so if you guys do mess it up, you're going to be alright. As you can see, there's a lot of space below me still. I completely messed it up. That was tragic. That's pretty hard to do. Let's kill this guy here, because it's going to make me mad. Where's he at? Where's he at? We'll see ya. But yeah, so I left a little bit of room. The target's going to be below you still. Have a random target right here. Get your shot off on him before you get into the edits. The hardest part, oh my gosh. Me and my buddy made this. I completely forgot he put a trap, and he's trolling me. Okay. And then, so we'll try it here again on the ice. Hit the bouncer. Boom. Hit 1. Hit 2. Couldn't hit the 3rd on that. And then couldn't hit that last one. It's alright, though. I honestly think you might need to take the tac for those flicks right there, just because there's a little bit of a delay, and it's pretty quick the way it goes with the flicks. And then we'll actually hop into the shotgun flick course itself. I'm really happy with the way this came out. Like I mentioned, a lot of inspiration by Gearsy, and then also the Kovacs trainer, the Tile Frenzy 180. It's kind of just this room, 180 degrees, and then a bunch of targets. So just get some shots off on the low ones. I started off with the low ones below because I know a lot of people can't do flicks on controller. It's really, really hard. I personally can't do them that well myself. I don't try to do them. I think it's better just to take regular shots. But I left it down here if you just want to try to hit regular shots, hit ADS shots, whatever it may be. It's going to be really good for just getting your nice hip fire sense up. Is that the walls are actually destructible, as you guys can see. I don't know if I can pickaxe it, but yeah, if I shoot this wall, it's going to break and then just go off to the actual world. The reason for that is it wouldn't let me allow you guys to edit the walls that I had put for the editing part of it for some reason. So I had to put the building damage on so you can shoot through stuff. So if you shoot the walls out, no worries. The targets are still going to stay up, not the end of the world. And then after that, this is actually going to be the AR part of the course, as you guys can see. I like this part a lot just because it's got a good amount of targets, a lot of moving targets, a lot of stagnant ones. It's going to be a really good way to diversify your aim and just have overall better tracking. And then the last part of the course here, which I mentioned before, is going to be the weirder terrain. I got some trees in there. I got some rocks, just to throw you off a little bit. There's going to be some targets hanging around the corner. Just make you think pretty quick before the course ends here. So we'll hop into that. Got one chilling right here. Man's going to run my pocket, it looks like. You can do some edits on them, do whatever you want to do on these targets. Have some fun with it. And the reason I gave you guys like 2,000 health is just because the targets are going to shoot at you, and there's just no need to die to that. That's just not okay. And then some more bots around here as you run through the corners. Hop down here, and there's actually going to be a few more targets. Got a guy above here. We're going to have to do a little jump shot on him. Then from here, we just have some simple wall edits. You can kind of mix it up. Just do the single wall in like that. I'd suggest doing some other stuff, practicing resets or whatever it may be. Have some fun with this part just because work on some edits while you got the guy shooting at you. And that is going to wrap up everything for the shotgun and the AR part of this. Just had the free builds from here, as you guys can see. Hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to... As you guys can see, as I've had to put on the billboard here, hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to restart for more practice. Like I said, pretty quick. Didn't take me too long to run through the entire thing. I was talking a lot through it. Probably do it, honestly, in, like I said, 4 to 5 minutes, that range. If you're looking just to rip through it and get it done as quick as you can and then restart. And then from here, just have a little bit of free builds once you go up to the sky. So have some fun with this as well. Practice some builds. Overall, I think this is going to be a really good course for you guys. Please let me know. Please let me know down in the comments what you think of it, what I could improve on. Like I said, I'm going to be updating this all the time, so just feel free to check the comment down below in the future if you want to come back and check. But yeah, that's going to be all from me, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. You guys have a great rest of your day. See you guys.